all y'all probably don't know who Father Benedict Gruschel is. He's a 79-year-old Catholic Franciscan friar. He's also the co-founder of Courage, which is the ex-gay Catholic organization. And in 2011, according to Box Turtle Bulletin, he won the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Catholic Psychotherapy Association. So he's obviously a wonderful, smart, intuitive, sensitive, caring guy. In a recent interview, and now I'm quoting a piece at Huffington Post, in a recent interview with the National Catholic Register, Father Benedict Gruschel of the Conservative Franciscan Friars of the Renewal said that teens act as seducers in some sexual abuse cases involving priests. Here's what the father said. People have this picture in their minds of a person planning to, of a psychopath, but that's not the case. Suppose you have a man having a nervous breakdown and a youngster comes after him. A lot of the cases, the youngster, 14, 16, 18, is the seducer. Pressed for clarification, the New York State-based religious leader explained that kids who were raped by priests were looking for father figures, and they might be drawn to priests because priests can, and I quote, fill a hole. This has to go down in history as perhaps the poorest choice of words. In the entire Catholic priestly sex abuse scandal, perhaps the poorest choice of words. As if we didn't already know that priests had it in them to fill 14-year-old boys' holes. Tell us something we don't know, Father Benedict. And it actually got worse from there, that interview. He defends Jerry Sandusky, says, and this is the thing that just blows my mind. Benedict expressed a belief that most of these relationships are heterosexual in nature. He's the leader of the ex-gay group, so we have to round up priests fucking boys to somehow heterosexual in nature, and that historically sexual relationships between men and boys had not been thought of as crimes. If you go back 10 or 15 centuries, is that what he's about to say? No, years. 10 or 15 years, says the father, it was very rarely thought of or brought up as a civil crime. Nobody thought of it that way 10 or 15 years ago. Ancient fucking altar boy fucking history. And the father goes on, and I'm inclined to think on a priest's first offense, they should not go to jail. Because their intention was not committing a crime. He says, I'm quoting, their intention was not committing a crime. They were just filling a hole. And these motherfuckers sit in judgment over us. These are the motherfuckers. This is not some run-of-the-mill dingbat drunk-ass priest in some obscure parish somewhere. This is the head of a Franciscan order. This is a co-founder of the ex-gay Catholic ministry. This man has written books. This man is a respected elder in the church. And it ain't gay when priests fuck boys, and it ain't rape when priests fuck boys, and it ain't a crime or shouldn't be a crime, and a priest should get one gimme, one pass. That's what he's saying. If it's a priest's first offense, they should not go to jail. So you get one boy, one altar boy. You get to rape, you get free and clear, you get to rape that kid. And when you rape that kid, it was because that kid seduced you, because that kid had a hole that needed filling. And nobody can fill a kid's hole like a Catholic priest. And these are the motherfuckers who insist that I should not be allowed to marry Terry, that my sexual being openly, honestly gay to adult men who are in love with each other. We are intrinsically morally disordered according to the church. And this motherfucker, if I'm intrinsically morally disordered, if I'm intrinsically evil, they have described adoptions by same-sex couples as doing violence to children. Perhaps we should defer. They're obviously the experts when it comes to doing violence to children. My relationship is intrinsically morally disordered. What the fuck is this guy? If I am intrinsically morally disordered, what the fuck is this guy? Oh, I know what the fuck this guy is. He is a professor of pastoral psychology at St. Joseph's Seminary in the Archdiocese of New York. This guy is talking to young seminarians every day about mental and sexual health issues. This guy is helping to prepare the next generation of Catholic priests. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If kids got raped at Denny's, at the clip that they got raped in Catholic churches, if the vice president for consumer affairs of Denny's went around saying shit like this, every Denny's franchise in America would be on fire. There would be riots. But they wear skirts and they claim to have a little red phone on their desks that when they pick up the handset, God answers, so they get a pass. And it ain't rape. They're the victims. They're being seduced by those 14-year-olds that have holes that need filling. And I'm the intrinsically morally disordered one.